You know that feeling when you walk into a place you've never been before and you immediately get the sense that everything just feels right? Well, that happened to me recently in the Crossroads.
The word cozy comes to mind when describing Brewery Emperial. And that's by design, as the unofficial motto here is to treat each staff member and every customer like family.
You guys need anything else? And what we've really done is made everyone feel that way. We do that with our beer. That's absolutely amazing. With our food, that we locally source almost everything off our menu actually and make everything in-house. But it's like you pour that love into those things, and I think people actually feel that in a weird way. Not to sound like some hippie mom, or maybe I am.
I'll get to Imperial's beer in a moment, which when we were there was flowing like water. Their food is far from ordinary. Menu choices include mussels with curry broth, braised rabbit, grilled trout, and a wood-fired ribeye.
It's good atmosphere.
It's Sean O'Neill's first time here.
Yeah, for sure.
He and his friends are visiting from Iowa.
It's been fantastic. Food was excellent, beer is great.
At the same time, the tap room is nearly overflowing with thirsty customers.
The story of this brew house.
There's a tour going on in back in the brew house, led by brewmaster Keith Thompson.
This brew house was actually manufactured in the mid-90s.
In fact, this equipment was originally built for a Japanese sake brewery, but it now makes enough beer to serve the tap room and the 70 local bars and restaurants that serve Brewery Emperial's beer. And what about their name and the unique spelling of Imperial?
It's actually a homage to Imperial Brewery that was here in Kansas City.
The shell of the old Imperial Brewery building that closed during Prohibition still stands near I-35 and Southwest Boulevard. They decided to spell Imperial with an E, just to be quirky, and in a nod to European beer making, put the word brewery before Imperial, thus Brewery Emperial.
It's also kind of neat too how we branded that, because when people type in brewery in Google in Kansas City, it's Boulevard and then us. So
That's not a bad deal.
no, it's really not. Someone was like, "You just came up second," so I figured you guys were good. And I'm like, "We are." Yes, awesome. That's great to know.
That's genius marketing.
Yeah.
Remember that group from Iowa? They had never heard of Brewery Emperial before their trip to KC.
Excellent.
How'd you find out about it?
The internet, searching breweries to visit down in Kansas City, and we've, been going from brewery to brewery.
While the name of a brewery is one thing, it's the beer crafted here that will keep customers coming back.
There's a lot of thought, a lot of skill, a lot of foresight, a lot of meditation, a lot of thinking, and a lot of physical work that goes into creating a beer. Cheers.
Cheers. Holman and Thompson agree that brewing beer can be a tough business, but it does offer unique benefits. Very good.
At the end of the day, I get to walk through the door into the front of the house to a room full of happy people drinking a beer that I made. That's a pretty damn good feeling, right?
And you can tell they love what they do there. Brewery Emperial has been open for 2 years now. You'll find them in the East Crossroads at 18th and Oak Street. The porter, by the way, was very good. It was delicious. And the food looks good there.
I have not been there, but I've got to try that place out.
It's right next to Grinders.
But he's 100% right. No matter what you do for a living, if you can make people happy doing what you do for a living, there's a special feeling, and it sounds like they've got it going on.
Yeah, they do. It's pretty cool.
How about the food? Did you try it?
I did not, so that's why I have to go back.
Okay. So I've got to go back for two reasons.
See, right,
now,
exactly.
Right?
Two reasons.
All right.